everyone been there for hours long too. It always looks good out here. All right, no good news from the dentist. I am not on this channel and not making videos with my vlog to bemoan my dental situation. But I just got stuff going on. You know, weak genes, weak enamel. They say lots of cavities in my background. And I have to do the math, but when he was about my age, my dad had to have like most of his teeth yanked. My mom had dentures. So we don't have a good oral health reputation in the family, no matter what you do. So floss, everybody. Floss your teeth. The dental plaque becomes arterial plaque also. Gets into your bloodstream through your digestive system. It doesn't, you know, it's so your mouth is a good indicator of your general cardiovascular and the health of your circulatory system. That being said, wow, that's pretty loud probably. Yeah, so the dice were kind of stacked against me anyway when it comes to that. And I didn't do the best job when I was a teenager of taking care. I wasn't flossing, I remember having a conversation about that with somebody. I just need to, if you all would buy a bunch of photographs, that would help me pay for my oral surgery that I truly need. Got to have several teeth yanked, a couple of implants, bone grafting. Whew, okay. Dentist done, church meeting accomplished. I just took notes, talked about what's happening with the transition of our thingy that we talked about before that you don't care about. And now I'm heading back home. I did not know the lovely and talented Mrs. was actually working until noon today, which I am not. And then we will head to the airport shortly after that, grab some lunch. Flight is at 3:11, so potentially the next video you get from me will be at the airport. I don't think I need to talk to you about anything between now and then. All right, bye. I am making myself breakfast, so diced up some bacon, crumbled up some Gouda, 2 eggs, yum. And I'm currently watching a presentation by an Australian doctor about how the U.S. food pyramid is total garbage and how it infected the rest of the world and how diabetes rates have increased globally as a result. Interesting. Well, here we go. Let's fly to Orlando and run a 5K and meet the daughter and her boyfriend and do stuff and the in-laws and, well, you get the picture. Once we landed, we had to make a beeline for the ESPN Wild World of Sports so we could pick up our bib and stuff and our shirt. And then we were walking around trying to get a ticket for the after party for our son. But we decided to do that later and then got up at the butt crack of dawn. So we need to get over there.
John, looking at that guy, I really think that he can go the distance. See what I did there?
O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant. 2, 1, go!
You can be
Good morning.
Let's go. Keep going, girls. Good morning, everyone. Please keep moving forward. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
This is the lovely view from room number 1. It is actually nice. And we have to leave. Actually, we didn't have to move. We got to stay in the same room. Well, we got to get the room back after we went and checked out and checked back in. It's a long story, but that's not really germane to what happened. Next, we did go and pick up our son Trevor, who was staying with a friend over in Celebration, who works at Disney still, and so this is a part of that. And then we went back to the room because we got it. So again, or we know we already did that. Anyway, who cares? Just enjoy the scenery.
Sir.
Ronnie is stealing crystallic fusion power cells. Without those cells, we'll all be powerless.
I'm a space ace.
Good morning, Cincy-Dadders. I just thought of that. I've never called my audience, you, Cincy-Dadders before. So it is Saturday morning. This has been an interesting race weekend. It started with payroll, the payroll processing company that's the in-between between like, you know, Paycor and Chase Bank. It failed. So my wife's pay did not get deposited into our Chase Bank account, which is unfortunate. You know, it's not it wasn't the end of the world, but that was just a sign of weirdness, which meant that, of course, we couldn't, when we went to check into a hotel. So here's the deal, right? There's a bunch of us coming down in different stages, and Grandma and Grandpa were staying in 2 different locations, and we went to check into the hotel so that the daughter and her boyfriend, when I picked them up from the airport at midnight last night, could then just go straight in. I could just hand them the keys. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. We couldn't do the check-in because the card that was attached to it, turns out it was actually a card that was expired or lost, or something happened to it. I can't remember that one. So it had nothing. The 2 things weren't related, as it turns out. So we got that taken care of. But then their flight ended up, after they sat on the tarmac, like literally they were in the plane for like 2 hours. They said, "Oh, we can't fly now." And it's canceled. It's canceled. So the flight's just canceled. So good luck tomorrow. So they were supposed to come down, of course. Then we're supposed to go over to the expo. They're supposed to get their bibs because they're running the half marathon tomorrow. And so now they're like coming in later. So we paid for a hotel room that we didn't need. So and we also had to like check out, and then then we'll check back into the new room that we're getting tonight. which is a 2-bedroom, so that we can all just use one room. And my in-laws, who were here for last night, are then going to go back home to the Villages. So now I'm going to have to go get them at the airport maybe at like 2 and hope that we can get to the expo by 3 so that they can get their bibs, which they'll be able to get the morning of the race anyway. They have provisions for that because we asked, because we didn't think we were going to make it in time to get ours Thursday night, because it was open until 7 o'clock that night, and we made it, but just barely. So I have just gone back to the hotel. I've asked them, can you comp us the room last night, because nobody stayed in it, and this is what happened. Frontier hostess. They were supposed to fly in, and then they just canceled the flight. And she said she'll talk to the general manager who's on her way to work. She was going to talk to her about that, and we'll see if they can get that done. And maybe alternatively, they can just throw me like, 20,000 points so we can stay a night. Whatever. I'd rather have the money, of course. All right, so that was my morning errand. After being up ridiculously late, thinking that I was going to have to go to the airport and then not. So here it's 3 minutes of talking, which will be the bulk of today's video. So the rest of the weekend should be great, right? It'll be great. It's a tiny arena.
We can take our picture for the 3-1.
You bet. I think you know this view. These are parts of the Orlando International Airport. There's that big funky looking terminal part where the tram comes out and goes somewhere. I don't know. There's my Terminal B sign, which is where I'm headed. I'm finally headed to pick up Gretchen and Austin. They have made it down here. It is 2:46. Everybody else is back at Starbucks at Disney Springs, where we're going to head so we can at least see Grandma and Grandpa. They can at least see Grandma and Grandpa. We had to talk them in a stand because Grandpa was done. Grandma's got it easy because we're just pushing her around today, so she doesn't have to attempt to walk too much. But he has been walking a little bit, and he hasn't been walking a lot. So any walking is extended walking can be a bit of a challenge. We're hoping that's going to turn around soon. He's going to be able to get some of his muscle tone back, get more active. They're working on that on their end. They got this big thing happening down here. With some cool little help and medical treatment and people and all that kind of stuff. So good on them for taking some steps to improve their 80-year-old health. I am taking steps to improve my 80-year-old health now too. All right, let's go to the airport, shall we? Sign, everywhere are signs, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the signs? Look at all those signs, signs. You ever seen a movie, Self-Driving Piano? Now you're in.
Never once or wonder.
Let's see if I can make it.
Oh, come back!
Oh.
Wait. Oh.
Oh, it's a hard ball. Oh, she's saved by the bell.
Yes.
Got a little momentum. Hit mine. A little further.
It's on the bridge, Austin. Oh my. Oh!
Buddy ball. Oh, it veered off. Oh, there's a little hill there.
There's a little hill. I saw the hill, but I didn't.
You think it's sprayed?
It's not a big clip.
You have to hit the perfect
Oh,
speed.
wow, you bumped
Hey,
Austin.
thanks. Oh, no, you too.
Hers was just too.
No! Bounce.
Straight ahead. Don't hit into the fish pond.
Oh. frosty melted.
Donald and Minnie. All right, we have dropped at the guest drop-off, which you can't hardly see. And the party has already started. You can hear it outside, clear as a bell. This is a whole new guest, like, Uber drop-off thing. It looks to be pretty new. Can you see the globe? I don't know what you can see. You can't see, but I just drove over a curb. Oh, I hear Haunted Mansion music. Ooh, spooky. Parking lot's filling up. We are not in the parking lot, though. All right, it's about 4:45, and I'm back. Take it out. Go see the end of the 5K or half marathon. I know it's shocking, but it's just me awake, walking around in the hotel. Let's take the stairs. We were coming in on the 2-2 stairs last night. Shows you a little video though. We're only on the second floor, that's why I'm taking the stairs.
Pretty damn impressive.
We appreciate you guys just keep going right to the finish line. You're beautiful.
You look thrilled. I'm shooting a video to see. What's a video? Water view.
You know what this means, even with the loud music, that means that I've opted out of Mission Space. So I'm in the long opt-out corridor exit.
Dine.
I spied one.
All it is, the Corolla XLE Cross, whatever. And if I were to review it, I would say it doesn't really do anything particularly well. It doesn't really have enough room for 4 people. It doesn't really have enough luggage space. I don't know. It's okay. I think that's a turkey.
It is a turkey.
Oh, that is a turkey. There's Bunch. Down in the, 2 more down in the ditch.
It's back and open and repainted and finished and gingerbreaded. I don't know who needs to know this, but the courtyard behind the Ye Old Christmas store is the great place to kind of chill and hang out. And then characters come out from here while you're here.
Isn't it something? Just think the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Oh, you do?